Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So the correction is going on during the weekend. We see Bitcoin and Ethereum coming down, and also other coins are following. So my name is Mike Dankler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and invest accordingly, and always make your decision based on your research, and also take responsibility based on your decision. So guys, smash those like, push the bell, notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It's important to smash those like because then the YouTube will adjust, YouTube algorithm will show the video to others, and this is how we are getting into crypto. So let's share my screen. As you see, most of the coins are correcting, especially Gala that did a nice rally 2 days ago, and also Helium is done, Tezos is done, Theta is done, but all these coins pumped really well in the past few days. Now Doge, Shiba, Ethereum Classic is up, and also CRO as we are getting into the Super Bowl. So guys, Bitcoin is at 42,200, just almost plus minus zero. Ethereum is down and went below to 2,900 US dollars. So this is a huge drop in the price of Ethereum, just like also BNB went below 400. So let's check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is at 44, so we are back in the fear zone. And as you remember, the index went as low as 10 in the past 2 months and now started to recover, but went below back to the fear zone. And we know when last summer in the huge sell-off and the index went low as 10 4 5 times, and when investors are so fearful, that's always a good buying opportunity. But when investors are getting so greedy, too greedy, then it's always due for a correction. So let's go ahead and check our first news. Bitcoin dips below 42,000 as crypto sentiment returns to fear. So this is what we already talked about. Let's quote from Crypto Michael. Weekly order block rejecting in a harsh manner. Weekly candle starts to look ugly, plus several levels of fear across the market for coming weeks, remaining flat at this stage. So these are weekly candles as you see, and then that was a support, and the 46 and 50,000 the resistance, and then it just rejected there. So this is from Credible Crypto. For those waiting for sub 30,000 BTC, may the crypto gods be with you, because the odds are not popular. So these are the odds. Daily closes over the last 10 years, and these odds are really low. So if somebody's waiting below 30,000, then the odds are really low to get these buy orders fulfilled. So the crypto fear and greed index is at 44, as we already talked about. Next piece of news. Here is what's next for Bitcoin and Ethereum after pullback. Let's get from Justin Bennett, crypto analyst. What is going on to take right now for Bitcoin is a close above the 46,000 US dollar area to confirm the breakout, flip that area to support. Now 46,200 is going to be key because that's the yearly open. So 46,200 is the yearly open, and that is why it's acting as a resistance for now. The next stop is going to be 50,000 to 53,000. But I do also think that there is a good chance we could see a pullback into support down here, maybe around 42,000, maybe just below it, before we get that move higher. Ethereum has to get about this trend line up here, up around 3,200, maybe 3,250. So it needs to clear this area on a daily closing basis to flip it to support and expose 3,600. In the meantime, if we were to see a pullback, keep an eye on 2,800 to 2,900. So now we are there. Keep in mind too that there is a chance, if we see a bounce from there, if we see a pullback to this area 2,800, 2,900, then look what we could have forming here, inverse head and shoulder. So this is pretty good. If this inverse head and shoulders will play it out, we will look into the trading view chart and the end of the news. So Bitcoin network. So stay with us because we will look into the trading view and charting Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin network hash rate explodes to a new all-time high of 248 extra hash per second. So this is the chart that's showing how high the Bitcoin hash rate went. So this is at all-time high. And evolution of country share. Mainland China just disappeared. So this was, guys, this was mainland China, and mainland China disappeared, actually disappeared. And others, Kazakhstan, Canada, Russian Federation, and United States. So all they are into mining Bitcoin. And now just the price of Bitcoin and the hash rate just decoupled, but they are always moving together. So I'm just waiting, and we'll see when the price will follow hash rate. So next piece of news is 30 years ago today, Satoshi Nakamoto published the first forum post introducing Bitcoin. This is the statue that you find in Budapest in Hungary. So I was there when we revealed this statue. 13 years ago today, the creator of Bitcoin network, Satoshi Nakamoto, published the inventor's first forum post on the Peer-to-Peer Foundation website. The forum post called Bitcoin Open Source Implementation of Peer-to-Peer Currency introduced the eCash system to members of the Advocacy and Research Forum focused on peer-to-peer dynamic in society. So that was huge. Guys, definitely this is a historical moment. And then a discussion started, and early Bitcoin adopters who just seen that this is something big, then they started to involve. So congratulations, and good to see that Bitcoin is a teenager now. So Bitcoin boom, Max Kaiser has high hopes for El Salvador's BTC volcano bonds. So we know these volcano bonds will be at $1 billion US dollar. The interest of Salvadoran citizens in Bitcoin has grown because Salvadorans have their own bank account on their phones. People who were not banked, which was 70% or more, now with Chivo wallet and other wallets have the opportunity to have financial services because they are using Bitcoin and they are transacting on Bitcoin network. So this is huge, and from Bitcoin BTC volcano bonds, they will finance the Bitcoin city without any carbon emission and with zero taxes, and attract crypto and Bitcoin entrepreneurs. Next piece of news is Wells Fargo. Cryptos like internet in late 90s, nearing hyper adoption phase. So this is quite important if a bank predicting that a hyper adoption phase is coming for Bitcoin and crypto. The banking giant, which handles around 1.9 trillion in assets, said crypto should be approached through professionally managed private placements. Wells Fargo said it didn't recommend crypto mutual funds, ETFs, grantor trust, and individual cryptocurrency speculations. We believe that cryptocurrencies are viable investments today Even that they remain in early stages of their investments evolution, the company said. Taking a page from the internet, so this is the adoption of internet and this is the adoption of crypto. So lots of similarities, but crypto is developing faster than the internet at that time. Precise numbers aside, there is no doubt that global cryptocurrency adoption is rising and could soon hit a hyperinflection point. So this is huge, guys. Hyperinflection point. Next piece of news. New Hampshire governor launches crypto commissions via executive order. So these new commissions will be tasked with reviewing and investigating the current status of cryptocurrency and the digital assets industry and underlying technologies supporting development of the industry, holding public hearings to hear testimony regarding the development of cryptocurrency and digital assets economies, making findings and determinations regarding the rule of effectiveness of current state laws and regulations governing cryptocurrencies and other digital assets, and the reason why modification and improvements to such laws and regulations are necessary. So this is the good behavior and the good direction towards just embracing new technologies and new opportunities. Rising use of acceptance as cryptocurrencies and other digital assets is increasing demand for safe, sound, efficient, and effective financial services. Federal and state governments must work to bring legal and regulatory clarity to digital assets industry because clear rules of the road foster technology and innovation. Regulatory uncertainty will hinder the development of digital assets and their underlying technologies in New Hampshire and the United States. So definitely agree, and also we will have some sharings on Twitter that it's really line with this. Next piece of news is Vitalik Buterin on how to eliminate Ethereum network congestions and high fees. So guys, you know that Ethereum is almost unusable because the high gas fees and transaction congestions and high transaction time, but they will introduce the blob carrying transactions that would allow for higher scalability for rollups in the meantime before the complete move to the consensus layer. So before Ethereum 2.0, that would be an option to scale Ethereum transactions with these blob carrying transactions. So the blob carrying transactions could possibly be deployed with the Shanghai hard fork. So this would happen before the Ethereum 2.0, so I think within few months. And this is huge, and this is helping Ethereum to grow further. Next piece of news is people will spend 1 hour a day in Metaverse in 4 years' time, predicts Gartner. So Gartner, as a research firm, forecasted that a quarter of all people will be spending at least an hour a day in the Metaverse by 2026. Okay, so the Metaverse for work, shopping, education, social purposes, and or entertainment. Okay. So it will continue to gather pace in the near future, adding that by 2026, 30% of the organizations in the world will have products and services ready for metaverses. Activities and currently being conducted in separate environments. So this is huge because no single vendor will own the metaverse. Gartner expects it to have a virtual economy enabled by digital currencies and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. The metaverse will impact every business that consumer interacts with every day. Cool. So this is how it is, and this is why metaverses and NFTs has great future. And also, guys, be prepared because we at CorionX working on a juicy NFT project, but I cannot spoil more. Next piece of news is former Manchester United players to launch soccer-centric DAO. So what does that mean? Cristiano Ronaldo and others partnering up with the Singapore billionaire duo, and they are going to launch this DAO, and with this DAO, everybody who is a shareholder or token holder in this DAO can vote what this DAO will do, and also can get a piece of revenue, a portion of revenue in the percentage of their after their holdings from what the DAO is generating. So this is how I see the future of what's happening. Okay, so that's it for today. We will check this microsailor news tomorrow. So let's go and check my Twitter feed. Let's see, I have some sharings. Guys, definitely follow me at MIKLOS and also follow at Corion platform. And this is from Dennis Porter. By the end of 2030, the Bitcoin and digital asset industry will have more political power than the banks and military industrial complex combined. And also you can check this thread from Dennis Porter. He is talking about how the US would benefit making Bitcoin a legal tender, and also Cynthia Lummis has great views on that. So Bitcoin is about making money better for everyone, according to this Mexican senator. And the US Senator Ted Cruz. Authoritarians hate Bitcoin because they can't control it. Bitcoin dormancy flow calls out macro bottom. So let's check how this macro bottom is going on. Okay, so Bitcoin just left the green zone of the dormancy flow indicator. So this is the green zone. This is the green zone. BTC reached this low level for only the fourth time since 2011. So first, second, third, fourth time, and then left the green zone. Days spent in the green zone last two times average 34 days, this time 32 days. And guys, after leaving this zone, a huge rally happened in the Bitcoin price. So what will happen now? I think the cycle is not over, but do your own research. What's happened in the last disbeliefs? So this is the crypto fear and greed index. Now this is the fear zone, and when it's starting to go to the greed zone, but before pulling back. And when pulling back, then that means we are still in the disbelief. And after disbelief, a nice pump follows. Okay, something big is brewing at Corion platform and Laserpunk Guts. So this is something that let's get this, guys. Genesis. So guys, if you're holding CorionX, that definitely this Genesis can bring you some juicy NFT mints, but I will share more info later. So become diamond hand and don't sell your coins to whales. So guys, let's check what the charts are showing to us. Let's go and look on Bitcoin. So last week Friday the price dipped further after the Thursday Fed not the Fed but the CPI data, and you know, as you see, this 46,000 resistance was rejected and now coming down and sidewaving here, and the next resistance that it was previously resistance now flipped to support. So I will just okay, support, because that was support and now that was resistance and now flipped to support. So we are, Bitcoin will sidewaving here. If it would go below 40,000, then this support should act as a support, and then if it will be broken, that a huge dump would be starting. But I expect some consolidation here and starting to break the 46,000 and this 50,000 US dollar range. Bitcoin shorts are decreasing. That's a good sign, and Bitcoin dominance is quite going up. So that is why some altcoins are bleeding, because Bitcoin dominance is increasing. Let's go and check Ethereum. So Ethereum just was hit hard and dropped almost, yes, 13% from the highs. So this is how Ethereum is consolidating. The level to watch is 2,830. If 2,400, 2,800 would fail, then the huge drop back to mid 2,000 US dollar levels is possible, but I think that's the best dollar cost averaging still in Ethereum. So guys, smash those like, push the bell, notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And also, if you are holding ERC20 version of CorionX, let's go and visit farm.corion.io, provide liquidity on Uniswap, and you can lock up your liquidity pool tokens and earn up to 330% APRs. If you are holding BEP20 version of CorionX on Binance Smart Chain, then lock up liquidity on PancakeSwap, and you can earn up to 130% APRs. So guys, smash those like, push the bell, notification on. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye.